Falcon Punch! Falcon Punch! Bitch! 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 Yeah, fuck you! Bitch! 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 Aww. Bum, bum. Elevator music sounds great. I love to listen in the ride up the building. Cha cha cha. You're going to kill him by shooting him in the balls. You always aim for the pee head in the ball. You unload the shotgun blast. He won't not last when he has it in the balls. Oh, it ended. I was singing. Come on. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you die. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. I spawn, I die. I spawn, I die. I spawn, I die. It's Kevin's fault. My last shot, fly golden arrow. Oh, no! What the heck? Whoa! 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 Didn't die. Oh, here we go. Now he's talking about WWE champion. So he's a piece of shit. You piece of donkey shit. How about this? How about this? WWE champions, all right? WWE champions lives rent-free in your motherfucking head. I don't think about WWE champions. You do. You probably know way more about the fucking game than I ever will because you're an idiot. You're an obsessed loser. They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. I don't have money to do it. 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 The Ziggy Piggy's back!
Business related, I still have it.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Mirax high in gray fabric reclining gaming chair, raised eyebrow.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it. Tiger, tiger, row, 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 tiger, row, row. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. Pay my bills. That's stupid little kitty shit. So if you're going to be an asshole, you're going to be treated like an asshole. You're going to be shown the door. I do. It's Dark Dave's fault. It's Tevin's fault. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, or whatever the fuck this idiot's name is.
We fall apart, you break my heart. I say I don't need you anymore. I'm all alone. Pick up the phone. I call and we start all over again. I don't know why we do.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask. I need that money. I really do. I need that money for my bills.
The love of the game is our common ground. Imagine where.
So you want to use the internet? Be nice. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyberbully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyberbully. It's never okay to post rumors or threats, to spread lies about your peers, or send harassing texts, impersonating people, sharing private information, photoshopping pictures to cause humiliation, cracking someone's password or hacking their account, stealing people's credit cards and charging large amounts. These things are illegal. You might end up in prison. Don't Snapchat while you drive.
Please shut up
It
this
might
dude
impair your
who's being
vision.
a
Don't
moron.
be a grouchy grump or a misanthropic chump. Say nice things on the internet. Don't be like Donald Trump. Politics on Facebook can be so polarizing. When friends and family start to post opinions so surprising. Don't enter in the flame wars. Always supposed to scream. Instead of being mean, when it comes to online etiquette, take action. My advice. Don't have to treasure just because you hate your life. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend
What
is
do I
what you
do?
might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people
What do I
online.
do?
Don't be a cyber bully.
When I was a little girl, my daddy told me a bully is a kid who takes your lunch money. Looking at my screen, I miss the good old days when you can see a bully coming and walk the other way. We're living in a world where we're epically connected to mean tweets, live feeds, rude comments on Reddit. We could all be nicer. I think we're well aware, so I've developed a list of kind things you might share. A selfie of you hanging with your grandparents. A status about how a seed grows when you plant it. Beautiful landscapes, sunset photos, water effect light twice, double rainbows, poodles and tutus dancing on their hind legs, a mountain lion and a dolphin making friends. First Sunday of May, a nice shout out to your mother. College ball,
some
half
salt.
court, buckets at the buzzer.
You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully. You gotta be kind to people online. A good friend is what you might find. You gotta be kind to people online. Don't be a cyber bully.
If I get
Miranda
down on my
strong
hands and
opinions
knees
on
and
the
say thank you and
Second
still be on
Amendment.
camera,
And
I would do
anyone who
it.
disagreed with her, she unfriended. With every single click, she felt like a hero till she woke up one day and her friend count was 0.
Back in '04, there was a really mean blog written by girls who hated Katie's songs. 10 years later, they couldn't get tickets. Her show at the Garden sold out in 2 minutes.
Sam was from LA, trolling every day, telling girls on Instagram that they should watch the way.
Blah, 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 blah.
When we hear the word troll, we think mean and unstable.
Not cute plastic dolls with jewels in their navels.
Xenophobic tweets
Or racist
What do I
peppy
do?
memes.
are not what Lars and me
Wanna see up on our feeds.
You gotta be
21,
kind
which is also
to people
great.
online.
And I welcome you all here to the first
You gotta be
Art 2
kind
gameplay
to
stream for
people
today. Today should be an awesome day. I really am feeling positive and great about today because of what we're playing. Very excited for both
The
games that
homosexuals
will
are
be
evil people who are all
partaking
passing
in
around
today
AIDS.
here live on DSP Gaming. Let's talk a little bit about that, shall we?
Thanks for the
Why
money,
not?
stupid fuck.
So,
5
today,
passports
good
and
stuff.
he ain't never going to
We've
jail.
got
Not
the
dead.
continuation
Not dead.
of Fallout New
Still not
Vegas on the
fucking
first
dead.
gameplay stream today, which is going to be great. We're currently doing follower questing, and we're doing as much as we can.
I don't have
From
money
what
to do it. I
understand,
don't
we
have
can't
money to do
all
it.
of
I don't have money to
There's
do it.
certain
I don't
follower
have money
requests
to
that
do
will
it.
only
I don't have
trigger
money to
once
do it.
you've
I don't have money to
gotten
do it. I don't have
the
money to
critical
do it.
choices made in the plot. If you don't know, in Fallout New Vegas, there's a critical choice to either side with the NCR, Caesar's Legion, Mr. House, or to basically go your own way. It's 4 major choices, that you can have here, any one of those, to figure out what's going to happen with the plot. And I'm basically trying to do as many follower missions as I can
Thanks for the
before
money,
we
stupid
make that
fuck.
major choice, because once you do that,
Dark
you're
Dave, you're a
committed to it.
sadist for
You
this
kind of
video.
lock into a certain plot line. And so we're doing as much as we can, and we're going to do some more today. I actually got additional information after playing
Grow
last
up.
time a couple days ago on what I can and cannot do with the follower missions at this point, where I am in the story. Apparently there are some followers I can do their things, and there's some I can't yet. And I didn't realize that, but that's good that now I know that, so now I know what we should do. Okay? So here is my my roadmap, per se, for Fallout New Vegas, all right? What I would like to do is I would like to continue with the follower quest lines and do as much as I can. So I think right now what's possible is we can do Boom's quest line, and we can do Raul's quest line. I don't know much about Lily's quest line, okay? So because of that, I don't really know if we can do anything for Lily at this point in the game. What I do know is that we can recruit
Thanks,
Cass
Barry.
eventually
I
once we
appreciate
have a
that.
high enough barter rating, but I'm trying to get my barter up via leveling doing these other quests. Once I get Cass, I have every single follower in the game. So we're working on it, all right? So I want to do the follower stuff that I can
What
do
do I
today.
do?
Once we complete all the follower stuff that I'm able to do in the game, I then want to do the Honest Hearts DLC. Reason being, we are
So if you're gonna be an asshole,
approaching
you're
the
gonna be treated like
conclusion
an
of the
asshole.
game,
You're gonna be shown the door.
and I would like to do Honest Hearts so that when we get to the story
PayPal is a
conclusion, then we can do the
network
final
of,
DLC, Lonesome
interconnected
Road, and
banking
then finish the
institutions
playthrough.
that
So,
use a
follower stuff
magnetic
today, as
stripe
much as we can get
receptacle,
done,
digitally
and then we'll start
online
Honest
to
Hearts. I don't know if we'll start Honest Hearts
funds
today or
from
if it will
one
be the
entity
next stream
to
or whatever,
another in a
but that's
legal
kind of the
and
roadmap
unmonitored capacity.
It is reported
that I have
to the
for the
IRS.
foreseeable future, you know, this next stream and coming week in Fallout New Vegas. Okay? So it should be a good time. Whenever I play New Vegas, it's a chill, fun time. We have a good time together. I'm excited for that for sure. Great stream coming up.
What the hell are you
okay?
talking about?
Later tonight, the late stream is my usual Friday Night Fights, which is throwback old school Street Fighter fun in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. That's going to be 6:45 p.m. Pacific Time. Hopefully we have good connections and good matches.
Someone please shut up
and
this dude who's being
I'm going to
a
be testing
moron.
out playing it in my new chair. I'm wondering if I will be able to control it any better because I'll be having my legs elevated and having the joystick kind of set in a nice position that normally I would not have had in my other previous setups, both on the love seat and in that brown chair. It wasn't very level, let's put it that way. I think now maybe I might have a better setup where it'll be more like a stationary cabinet and maybe I could do a little better. I don't know. We'll find out tonight, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we even get to the schedule for the rest of the weekend, I just want to say something and announce something. As of last night's late stream, okay, we completed Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Excuse me. And because of that, it is now official. All right? It is now official. All the lingering playthroughs that I've been working on over the past few months, the lengthy playthroughs that have been taking forever to finish, are now done. And ladies and gentlemen, moving forward from now on, all content will be new, interesting playthroughs. That's right, no more Danganronpa, no more Mass Effect 3, no more insanely lengthy Zelda, and no more ongoing running stuff that you guys aren't interested in. Just being honest here, you know, it was a very, very slow a few months there. I would argue since early May when... Was it May when Resident Evil Village came out? But anyway, I don't even know. But it's just been such a slow couple of months. I was hoping things would pick up in June. They did not. They just slowed down even worse. And there was nothing going on in gaming for about 2 months. So I did my best to entertain you guys, and I hope that you guys did enjoy yourselves here on the streams as much as I possibly could entertain you with 0 high-profile new releases, okay? But now, finally, everything I'm working on is going to be new and fresh. We've got Fallout New Vegas continuing. We've got new playthroughs starting up in the Medium, new late-night streams, for example, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Halo Master Chief Collection multiplayer, and yes, even the maybe weekly return of PUBG as a battle royale just for variety's sake. I'm also very interested in playing this Last Stop narrative game that I started up yesterday. So just because of Game Pass in the last week, I've probably got like maybe 4 new games added to the rotation that are all fresh and new and interesting rather than the same old shit I've been doing for months. Okay? And then in addition to that, coming up this month, we've got Hades. We've got 12 Minutes. We've got the Ghost of Tsushima expansion, Ghost of Ikishima, and then we've got Psychonauts 2. So not only do we have all this cool new stuff via Game Pass, but now we've got all new release content coming out as well. So this is very exciting. I'm very excited for the rest of August. As of today, it's official. We're doing all new stuff pretty much every stream. All right? Now, FYI, last night, the Mass Effect 3 conclusion stream was fun, but, ladies and gentlemen, it was the lowest supported stream I've had in years. No exaggeration. We had 0 new memberships. I think it was like $10 in super chats and $7 in tips. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as a full-time streamer, I understand.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Can be some kind of
Is
a
this a
financial
good idea
dynamo,
for emergence
all right?
desperation?
And certainly, I'm not going to sit here and freak out about one bad stream. All right? But this was like the lowest I've seen literally in years. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a stream where I had single digits in tips. That's just like unprecedented bad. Why was it like that? Because it was fucking Mass Effect 3 that I've been playing for 2 months and no one wanted to see it, and I'm not surprised. Like, seriously, if there was going to be a stream that was going to be bad, it was going to be that one. Because people just were tired of that shit and have been telling me for months, hurry up and finish Mass Effect so we can do other stuff on Game Pass. Okay? So, quite frankly, I'm happy it's over. Alright? And let's be honest here, Mass Effect 3 is weak compared to Mass Effect 1 and 2. It's actually the worst of the trilogy. But what I would hope is that today we can recover from that. Alright? That today, you know, it's a new day. We're going back to stuff people want in Fallout New Vegas and Street Fighter. You know, things that have been ongoing and regular fun that people really enjoy. I hope that if you guys like the content, you will support it today. I really need to support because that was the worst stream in ages. And as you guys know, I'm an independent content creator. I don't have partnerships or sponsorships with anyone. What I make on my streams is literally what I make for a living. That's it. That's my work day, you know. And I am lucky that I get to be with you guys every day and chill with you and hang out with you and have a good time, and that's my job. I'm very pleased that gaming and having social streams on the internet is what I do for a living. I wholeheartedly will admit, yes, this is an awesome job to have. I love doing it, and I know I'm very, very, very lucky that you guys have supported me for over a decade doing what I do. I'm only here because of you guys, all right? But very matter-of-factly, I need to bounce back from yesterday. All right, I have bills coming up in the next week that I have to pay, and it's tips that are going to pay for those. I have a mortgage that I have to pay in 9 days, and it's tips that are going to pay for that. And so, very frankly, I need to have a good day today. You know, like, make no bones about it. After having the worst stream in years last night, I absolutely need to make up for it today. Okay? So, if you like my content, all right, please support the stream today. You can become a channel member. You can do a super chat. You can do a super sticker. But in particular, it's tips that I really need help with right now because I need to pay bills in the next couple of weeks, and it's the tips that are going to do that, very matter-of-factly. So please consider tipping if you can today. I'm not asking anyone to go above or beyond their means, and I'm not asking for anyone to go crazy. What I am saying is if you like the content and you can, please do support it, all right? As you know, we have tips goals in effect. If you raise $50 in tips on a stream, I'll put on my Gunner glasses. For $100, I'll put on a vest. Today, I'm going to reset the vest. We'll do the red, the platinum, the gold, and the denim. Those are the 4 biggest vests that everyone likes. Those are the ones that are the most voted all the time. So I'm just going to reset and say they're all eligible for today's stream. Okay? Fair enough? Oh, excuse me. So, how do you tip? You look at the description of the stream. There's a link. You can type !tip. That'll bring up the link. Alright? And I'm appreciative of anyone who contributes in any way. As you guys know, I do go out of my way to give shout-outs to those who contribute and answer their questions, as long as you're not trying to derail the stream or bring up detractor memes and stupid dumb-ass shit. You know, derailing the stream is not allowed. So, I am looking forward to today, you know, in a big way. It's going to be great, fun content, chill streaming, and hopefully the support will bounce back from where it was last night because, honestly, like I said, a one-off stream like that, okay, fine. But I'm hoping that we can make up for it today because, man, that's bad when I need, you know, a certain level of income to pay my bills, and having the worst stream in years is not a good sign. But what I'm hoping is now that old shit, all the lingering shit is done, and we're moving forward with new stuff every stream that you guys want, now hopefully we'll be able to recover. Fair enough? Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the future. Let's talk about tomorrow, because tomorrow is a huge day. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, August 7th, Saturday, is a fun Game Pass marathon. Yeah! What that means is that based on your feedback from this last week, I'm going to be playing a variety of games on Microsoft Game Pass, or via Microsoft Game Pass, in a marathon setting, starting the usual time, 10:45 a.m. Pacific time, but running all day long. Games will include Halo, Master Chief Collection Multiplayer, The Medium, and PUBG. Now, other options are games such as Last Stop, The Ascent, Warhammer Vermintide 2, or maybe something else that I have available on Game Pass already installed. I'm not going to be doing anything new, but what I think I will do is start off the day with a couple of those games that I mentioned, and then do a poll to determine what the next game on the stream should be, depending on, you know, what options are available there.
And people will be voting live
I don't have
to
money
actually
to do it. I
determine
don't
what
have
I'll be
money to
playing
do
in
it.
what
I don't
order,
have money to do
right
it.
here
I
on the
don't have money
stream.
to
That's
do it.
pretty
I don't
cool.
have money to do it. I
Now,
don't have
another
money to do
major
it. I don't have
component of
money to do
tomorrow's
it.
marathon is the return of Feasting with the King. This is my new show where I sit down with all of you and we have a very fun meal together. What's going to happen is there's a poll running right now on this channel, DSP Gaming. If you go to the community tab, people are currently voting on what cuisine I will be ordering tomorrow morning for Feasting with the King. And just to give you guys an update,
it's a black hole.
I'm going to
Because it
refresh
always
and
seems
do an
like no matter how
update
much we
here.
contribute, you're always still having problems.
As of
You're
this
always still
morning,
and nothing's getting
okay,
better. I agree with you.
over 2,000 people have voted.
Fatty fat fuck.
Over 2,000. That's pretty crazy. As of right now, the voting is as follows. 19% of people have voted for Thai food. 27% of people have voted for Filipino food. And a whopping majority of 54%
Stay gold this
of
weekend,
people
my fellow
have voted for
detractors.
Sonic restaurants. Now, that poll will continue to run today. However, I would be shocked if that poll gets overturned, considering that essentially that means over 1,000 people voted for Sonic. Over 1,000 people who follow my channel want to see me try Sonic food, which again, I've never tried it for DSP Tries It. I've never actually actively eaten it. I think in my lifespan, I think I ate Sonic twice before I left Connecticut. And I think I've eaten Sonic twice since I moved to Washington, and that was years ago. So, you know, essentially it's trying something new at this point, you know. So, here's the deal. As long as nothing changes, which, you know, I'm going to leave the poll going, you guys can still vote on it. It may flip. If 1,000 people come out of the woodwork and vote for another cuisine, then maybe it'll flip. But anyway, tomorrow morning, when I start my stream, we're going to do the pre-stream. And then right after pre-stream, we're going to order food live together, all right, for delivery later on in that day. We'll go through the menu together and determine what it is that I want to order. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll get like a sandwich of some kind, whether it's chicken sandwich or a burger. I'll probably get a hot dog because they do have different kinds of hot dogs. I'll probably get a side. Now, what side? I don't know. They have different things. They have fries, but they also have like onion rings and tater tots and other things there. And then I'll probably get a drink. Now, just so you guys know, this morning, I already did a little bit of research, okay? And there's good news and bad news. The good news is, yes, Sonic is available to be ordered and delivered, but the bad news is Sonic will not allow you to order a shake and have it delivered. And the only reason I can think about that, or why they would do that, likely because delivery takes 30 minutes or more, and a milkshake likely would melt along the way. And keep in mind, when you order through any of these delivery apps, they ask for a rating for the food, and I would almost guarantee that people who order a shake and it comes melted are going to vote down that restaurant, and that's not really fair. How would it be Sonic's fault if you order a shake, it gets delivered to your house melted? Well, that's not their fault. They delivered it cold. You know what I'm saying? And so why should they get a bad rating? So I could completely understand why there may be certain things they don't allow to be ordered, and that's one of them, which actually really sucks because Kat and I were actually looking at the menu last night, and it was actually pretty unfortunate because they have a new shake. It's actually called the banana, I think it's like called the banana pudding shake or something like that. What it's supposed to have is like real bananas plus like banana puree and other stuff in it, and I like bananas. So I was like, man, that actually would be pretty good to have a banana shake. And that was one of the things I was definitely going to order, and now you can't order it.
The Ziggy
which
Piggy's
really sucks.
back.
Okay. So it is what it is. Tomorrow morning, live, we will order from this place. As long as it remains in the lead, you know, there's a chance that maybe that Filipino food will overtake it if we get a bunch of people who go and vote for Filipino food.
Are you a functional retard?
But
I have
we'll
to
order
ask.
live, and then later on in the day, the food will be delivered. And I will do my second ever episode of Feasting with the King, where I'll be trying out all this different cuisine. You know, again, a sandwich, a hot dog, a side, and a drink. By the way, they have some pretty good drinks there. They have limeades, as well as like fresh lemonades and other things. Like really custom, not custom, but that's not the word I wanted to say. I wanted to say specialty. That's what I want to say. Specialty drinks that really you can only get from Sonic. So it'll be pretty interesting. Go get it. Delivery is more money. So let me get this straight. You want me to stop my marathon stream, go drive 20 minutes, 25 minutes to Sonic, pick up the food, drive back. So you want me to take an entire hour an entire hour out of my stream to go pick up the food. Okay, to save like maybe $5. That doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. Can't Kat go get it? No, she'll be at work. That's the other reason I can't get the food. She'll be at work tomorrow. She's working. So all right. So anyway, that's tomorrow. The marathon, fun marathon of Game Pass stuff. Likely we'll end up playing like 5 games, plus a new episode of Feasting with the King. It should be a very exciting and fun event. I hope you'll join me for that. Okay. All right. Then we get back to regularly scheduled gameplay starting on Sunday. It's going to be more Fallout New Vegas, and like I said, depending on how things go, okay, depending on how things go, maybe we'll be starting up the Honest Hearts DLC on Sunday, maybe not. We'll see how today's stream goes, okay? So Fallout New Vegas on Sunday, and then Microsoft Flight Simulator's next stream will be Sunday night. We're starting off in Australia because the biggest contributor last time was Joel, and Joel had asked for us to go to, I believe it's called like Ayers Rock or Uluru in Australia. So we're going to do some flying over Australia and see some beautiful scenery, and then we're going to be doing some other stuff. All right, so that'll be fun. Then on Monday, this is exciting because on Monday we're starting up new stuff. It's going to be my first ever major stream of The Medium on the first stream, and then the late stream on Monday is either going to be PUBG or Halo the Master Chief Collection multiplayer, depending on your feedback. So what I'd like to know, think about it, okay, over the next few days. Maybe you'll even get a better idea tomorrow during the marathon when I'm playing both games. Which would you like to see more?
What do I
PUBG
do?
or Halo on Monday night? Okay? Now, I am off from streaming on Tuesday. All right? That is my my day off for the week. But I shall return on Wednesday with more Fallout, and the late stream at that point is up in the air. But what I'm thinking is now we can start regularly scheduling in these games that I want to check out. All right, so I'm thinking probably Wednesday night will end up being like maybe Last Stop, and do a couple hours of Last Stop gameplay or something like that. Okay, so good stuff. Now the schedule for this month, for those who don't know, here's the new release schedule for August. On August 13th, which would be this coming Friday, a week from today, Hades releases on Xbox Game Pass. Now, I'm not committing to playing a full playthrough of Hades. I can tell you this, I absolutely want to try it to see what it is. People told me when I was playing Returnal earlier this year that Hades is like an infinitely better example of what a roguelike game should be. Not to say that it's flawless, and not to say that there's not repetition and some boredom in there because of the roguelike formula, but essentially Hades is a much better game than Returnal is. So I'm definitely want to check it out. Again, not committing to playing a full playthrough of it. I at least just want to test the waters and see if it's any good. Hey, if I end up loving it, maybe I will do a full playthrough of it. Or maybe I'll just play a stream or two and say, okay, I know what it is. Maybe I'll go back to it at a certain date and then I'll focus in on other games. I don't know. But it'll be fun to be able to check it out because I have Game Pass, which is really sweet. Then the next new game is actually about a week after that. It's 12 Minutes, which is releasing on the 19th of August. Then on the 20th, it's the Ghost of Ikushima expansion for Ghost of Tsushima, which I'll be playing this time around on PS5, which would be pretty awesome to see it in 60 frames, right? And then not Kino Bridge of Spirits, that got delayed. I should actually...
Oh, here we go. Now he's talking about
I should
WWE
move
Champions.
that 1 month
He's a piece
forward,
of shit.
that is now at
You piece of
late
donkey
September.
shit. How about this?
How
about this?
I want to say
Champions.
it's the same day as Lost Judgment.
All right. WWE Champions lives rent-free in your
I think that's the
motherfucking head.
24th of August.
I'm just think about WWE Champions.
Oh, the next game is actually Psychonauts 2.
You probably know way more about the fucking game than I ever will.
August 25th.
You're an idiot.
So
you're an obsessed
Hades on August 13th. That's 1 week from today. Roughly a week after that, we've got 12 Minutes and the Ghost of Tsushima expansion. And at the end of the month, we've got Psychonauts 2 on the 25th. Okay? So that's what we're looking at. Schedule-wise. I'm pretty excited. That's a great month because we're going to pair that, of course, in with all the other stuff I'm doing, including, wrapping up my Fallout New Vegas playthrough, The Medium I want to do a playthrough of, and all this other fun stuff we're doing, multiplayer stuff on Game Pass. So that is great shit, man. I'm pumped for August now. I'll be honest, the last 2 months, I wasn't really super pumped for much that I was doing. Now I'm genuinely pumped for what's coming up in August, and I hope that you guys are too, because this is good stuff coming up on Game Pass and all of that. All right? Okay. Sound good? All right. Jackie Smurf says, I'm really glad we killed Mass Effect last night, so we're playing Andromeda next, right? Jackie Smurf, I'm incredibly insulted. I'm now going to mute you in the chat so I never have to read your messages ever again. You've really irked me with that comment, and I never will forgive you. Of course, I'm kidding. Okay, so that's good stuff, guys. That's a good schedule coming up. Now, I'd like to direct your attention to the top of the stream where you can take a look at the total channel members that we currently have. 236 out of 275. The record is 237. We hit this record twice in the last 2 days, and then we end up losing 1 to 2 members during the day, which is kind of frustrating, I'm not going to lie, because, you know, it's nice hitting a new record, but then losing that record is like, but it's cool, you know, it's not like we're dipping a ton of memberships, all right? So this month, the month of August, the goal that I've set is 275 concurrent members for the channel DSP Gaming here on YouTube. If we hit that, we'll be doing another celebratory event coming up in September, and it will be another fun marathon. Now, what will it be? I don't know. It could be an Indies marathon. It could be a retrospective marathon. It could be a Rageathon. Or we could just do another Game Pass marathon, since you guys, you know, seem pretty much amped for this one tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, and if you like it, we can just do another one, all right? And, yes, there would be another episode of Feasting with the King during said marathon, if we do hit that goal, okay? So let's see what happens this month. There are many reasons for you guys to become members, especially now with all the new playthroughs and things that are going to be coming up. There's never been a better time to become a channel member, all right? You're going to get premium emotes that you get to use in the chat. You're going to get to have your name highlighted in the chat. You don't have to abide by the slow mode rules of the chat, which is a huge benefit. And in addition to all of that, you get a cool chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter. Thank you to everyone who is currently a member. And I would definitely recommend you become a channel member if you're not, for all those cool benefits. And of course, ongoing support of the channel is just another added bonus, right?
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
I've pretty much covered all the shilling. All I want to say is, again, guys, please, if you can support the stream today, please do via tipping. I really need to make up for the fact that I basically had a dead night last night, and I hope that we can do that today, okay? Let's get to shout-outs. Let's start with YouTube shout-outs, and then we'll get to tips. But let's start with YouTube shout-outs. So, shout-out to Nathan Smith, who started today's
if I could get down on my hands and knees
YouTube
and
contributions with a super chat. He says, Vil, how are you and the wife, and who do you think is the best choice for running New Vegas? Wife and I are good. Kat is, you know, getting ready for work. She's got a work day today. And of course, I'm amped up and ready for streaming today. We're having a good time so far. Sitting here in the captain's chair. I am, look. Sitting here in the captain's chair, relaxing, leaning back. And again, even though I'm leaning back, I'm still upright. Because I got lumbar support, I got back support, my legs are relaxing, stretched out because I got the footrest up. I feel like I'm like, engage. Number 1, set a course for the neutral zone. Engage. Anyway, yeah, I'm feeling good. And who is the best person to run New Vegas? Obviously, you know, there's many different opinions on this. Those who are more about old school, brutal, conqueror style rule would probably say Kaiser. Those who are more militaristic and believe that a military presence is needed perhaps would say the NCR. Those who are more like businessmen types likely would say Mr. House. And then, of course, you do it all yourself. Fuck all them. You side with Yes Man and you run it all yourself. So, you know, 4 different options in the game. You know, it's a tough decision. I would think that if Kaiser overran everything, that basically he would destroy it all. Like, he would probably tear down New Vegas and make it this big, disgusting, you know, fucking Mad Max-like combat pit or something. And I'm not exactly sure that's what the Wasteland needs, considering that, you know, people are just trying to build their lives back up from a nuclear holocaust. The NCR, I think they have good intentions, but I don't necessarily know that the NCR would actually run things well without good leadership. So really it depends on who's leading them, I feel, rather than them just being in charge overall. You know, they have potential to do good, but would they run things well? I don't know. Mr. House obviously has shown the capability of being able to pit these different families against each other and keep them in a natural balance, because you could walk down the strip of New Vegas and not get brutally murdered by anyone, because all of these factions are basically kind of, you know, pitting against each other, but they're in a perfect balance thanks to Mr. House. So Mr. House is kind of like the asshole who you got to put up with, but he's in charge and he knows how to keep everyone in check. So maybe he's the lesser of two evils, either Chaos or Mr. House. You know what I'm saying? But see, I don't want to spoil because I know some of you maybe have never played the game. There is actually a definite bad ending, and I don't want to spoil what it is. But there's one really bad choice that you can make that basically kind of is like a dark twist that's very disappointing, especially if you've been playing one way the entire game and you're looking for a certain outcome and then you don't get that outcome.
What
I won't
do I
spoil,
do?
but I don't know if I really want to
Go.
do that, only because I kind of know that's a bad end. But in truth, I don't think anyone in the game is perfect, much like real life. I think every group is supposed to be representative of a certain way of life, and I don't think that any group is actually the perfect choice. I think that, no matter what, it's kind of like a compromise. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you choose, there's still going to be ongoing struggle and strife and things that need to be fixed in the future. I think that's part of the cool thing about Fallout in general, is that it's not some utopian or dystopian fantasy. It's actually kind of realistic that, no one gets along, everyone has issues with each other, just like real life, and I like that about it. So yes, we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to do. So thank you, Nathan, for the first super chat. Fergo did a super chat, and he says, we need Last Stop. Am I right, chat? Well, Last Stop, for those who don't know, is a game that I played out of nowhere yesterday. I didn't even know what it was. I just saw it there. I was like, what is this? And I had been talking about Annapurna Interactive yesterday because they're the company that owns, the company that made games like Gone Home and Tacoma. And, or maybe they don't own them, but maybe they're in charge of them because they're like publishing their games or whatever. And then I saw this game from Annapurna on Game Pass. I was like, what is this? I come to find out it just released. Like, it was a week ago. It came out. That's why I didn't hear about it. I didn't even know what it was. I played about an hour of it, and I love it. It's a story of 3 different people and their lives and how weird stuff is happening to them in like this supernatural plot line. It's pretty interesting, and I've only played about an hour of it. I would argue there's probably like many hours left. People are saying it's about 5 hours long, this game. So I'm excited to play more of it. I really, really liked it. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I definitely want to play more of it. I'm thinking later this week. I'll probably do it as like a late stream, because since it is a shorter game, I figure I could probably do it as a couple late streams, and actually play the whole thing and finish it. So, 1 second here. I'm actually going to throw out, there's some stickers that were affixed under the arms of my chair here, and I had forgotten to remove them. I just removed them when I was talking, and I just want to throw them out. So hold on a second here. Let me get rid of these. Tripped. Okay.
Dead air.
The stickers have been removed. Alright, continuing on. The next super chat today is from Kabuki XL, who did a 10-pound super chat. Thank you for that. He says, can you give me my friend The Truth a shout out on Twitter? He's your biggest fan. Sure. Shout out to The Truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There you go. Thank you to Kabuki for the super chat. And Ryan just did a super chat. And he says, without spoilers, what's your favorite part of Dragon Quest 11? I'm at the 100-hour mark. I'm losing my mind how good it is. Hang in there, King. The thing that I like most about Dragon Quest 11, without spoilers, is that once you beat the main game,
sounds like
which I'll be honest with you, the main game isn't super challenging. Or if you are a veteran
Does that sound like
of JRPGs,
No.
you could
Sounds
likely
like that
play
at all.
through the main game of Dragon Quest 11, as long as you're, doing a sufficient amount of exploration and side questing and the like. I would argue that it's not super challenging. It's time consuming, but it's not super challenging. But then, after you beat the main quest of the game and you still have answers, you're like, man, it didn't really answer this about the plot or this about this particular character. And I wonder, then the game opens up to a second quest that's free free. Free. It's not like, oh, this is a DLC expansion you have to spend another $30 for. It's free. It's included in the game. It's not even just because, oh, because now when you probably buy Dragon Quest XI, you get that definitive edition or whatever that has better graphics or whatever. No, it was included at launch. Launch. That just blows me away. That they included essentially 2 different plot lines in one RPG. It feels like you're playing the sequel right after you beat the main game, and it's part of the main game. I loved that about it. And by the way, super bosses and stuff appear in the world that are very tough to beat, and so now you can really challenge your mettle, you know, versus, like I said, the original quest line. As long as you're just playing it at a regular RPG pace, you can pretty much get through it without much difficulty. But the second quest is actually challenging as hell, and I loved playing through both. That was one of my favorite playthroughs a couple years ago. Was it like 3 years ago? Where we just got to have this relaxing playthrough, lengthy JRPG, and people were along for the ride and supporting it. It was a really awesome experience. So that's my favorite part of Dragon Quest XI is that it's a double quest. I mean, that's talk about value, right? Especially today, we talk about some games that they have quantity over quality. No, this game is like quantity and quality. So, all right. So that's the YouTube shout-outs. Now let's get to tips. Thank you so much to those who tipped me. Again, guys, if you have the option to support the stream today and you can tip, please tip. I need help with tips to make up for yesterday's awful late-night stream. And plus, I need to pay bills. So, you know, doubly important that I get the tip skull today. Okay?
Are you a functional retard?
Okay.
I have to ask.
Shout out to Drink Like There's No Tomorrow, who did a $5 tip. And actually, I'm well aware of what he's about to say because I read up after with the stream last time. Let me just read what he says. He says, some advice after watching your last stream of New Vegas. Boone's Quest, make sure that you finish any dealings with the Legion before you continue on fully with Boone's Quest, because Boone is actually going to just shoot them on sight. Meanwhile, the details for the 2 quests mentioned are in the body of the email I sent. Yes, so Drink Like There's No Tomorrow had sent me an email detailing not only the companion
money. I really
quests
do. I
in the
need
game,
that money.
but also some side quests essential to complete the companion quest. Now, I didn't realize that some of the quests that I needed to do for Boone, he had actually outlined them later on in his email. I didn't see that because I was just kind of reading in order during the live stream. After the stream ended, I read further down in the email. I was like, oh, shit, there's the quest that I needed to do for Boone, and I didn't even know that they were there. So, yeah,
thanks to
today,
Jubbity Bubbity
we'll see what we
for
can
joining
pull
the
off
hate army
without angering either the Legion or the NCR. And if we reach a stalemate, a point where we can't kind of continue, then we'll probably do other follower quests. If we get to the point where we can't do any more follower quests, then likely instead we'll do Honest Hearts. But let's see what happens today. I don't know how much is left.
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
Drink Like There's No Tomorrow also tipped me $1.30 and says, Arcade's quest will only trigger once you've chosen who you're going to side with, and you did one of the following. Either you install Yes Man, you kill Mr. House, or you destroy the Legion or the Brotherhood. Depending on which side you're going.
Related, I still have it.
Okay, so essentially what you're telling me is until we're reaching the end game where we make those critical decisions, I can't basically do Arcade's, you know, quest line. We've done everything we can up to this point, and then when I make my decision later on, then I can do his quest line. Fair enough. Thank you for telling me, because it's very hard to figure out the order that you can do these things, right? An anonymous tipper tipped me $1.30 and says, since you have both consoles now, which would you recommend for someone who is not locked into one brand? As someone who owned a PS3 and a PS4, I'm leaning for Xbox because it does backwards compatibility much better and has Game Pass. What I would argue is there's going to be a couple factors involved here. The first is exclusives. Are you someone who is going to want to play God of War, Horizon, and or any other upcoming games that you know are going to be Sony exclusives? Are you a stickler who absolutely wants to play those games at the highest quality and the best version? Because obviously, that's only on PS5. I mean, yes, those games will be on PS4, but you know that they're going to be a downgrade. You know, they're going to probably be pushing out way better visuals, haptic feedback interactions, and things like that on those first-party titles. Okay? So, if that is really what you're all about, obviously PS5 is the way to go. When you compare exclusive titles on Xbox Series X to PS5, I mean, Xbox Series X has what coming up? Halo Infinite? and what else, right? So that's a huge factor.
the money,
And I know that's a
stupid
huge
fuck.
factor for many people. That's going to get them to buy the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. In fact, I would argue that's why the PS5 has sold as well as it has. Simply on that fact, I would believe that's why the PS5 has been such an insane good seller. Okay. Now, if you're talking value-wise, absolutely, the Xbox Series X is a better value. Number one, it's way more compatible with previous games. You can play games from original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and X on this console. This console plays games from every Xbox generation, and it has over 100
Thanks for the money,
games
stupid
included
fuck.
Under Game Pass.
Sorry,
plus
guys,
EA
only
games.
got
So,
to
I mean,
$2
if
for
you're
working
talking,
6
you want
hours.
the console that covers the most ground, it's definitely the Xbox Series X, okay? Now, also, and this is something for me personally, and you could disagree, now that I've actually been playing on the Series X a decent amount the last couple of weeks, I really like the controller. Like, the reason I like it is twofold. Number one, it weighs less than the PlayStation 5 controller, and form factor is actually a little bit skinnier in the hand. And in addition, it has a better grip on the back than the actual PlayStation 5 controller does. The PlayStation 5 controller has a little bit of grip. This has like a really nice grip that I'm digging. And I said this about last console generation too. I said I really felt that the Xbox One controller was superior to the PS4. I feel the same way. I kind of feel like even though there's no haptic feedback, this controller feels better to me in my hands, just being honest. And you could disagree with me, and that's okay. The thing is, haptic feedback really hasn't been fleshed out yet in many or any games. Perhaps, again, once we get these big first-party titles like God of War, like Horizon, maybe once those games start coming out and haptic feedback is getting utilized in a huge way, maybe then you'll be like, okay, the PS5 controller is like amazing, right? But outside of, say, Astro's Playroom, I really haven't seen another game where it's made much of a difference. I mean, yeah, both Returnal and Ratchet and Clank used haptic feedback, but it was more like a bell or a whistle as opposed to a major gameplay function that added something to my gameplay experience. I just don't feel like it did. It was a gimmick for the first 20 minutes, and then I just even forgot that it was even happening. Okay? So, I would argue that if you want the best exclusives coming up, it's going to be PlayStation 5. But if you don't care about God of War or Horizon, value for the dollar is where is Xbox Series X with Game Pass for sure. Getting all those games, you know, some of them at launch without spending any additional money, and being able to play everything backwards compatible right out of the door is just tremendous. The thing is, there's other things like both consoles load games incredibly fast, so I don't think that there's an edge there, you know.
No! Not him.
There's little nitpicky stuff, like I can argue Xbox Series X does dual audio out, so I can listen to surround sound while playing, but I can't do that on PS5 while I'm streaming and capturing. But that's a nitpicky thing for a content creator or streamer like me. You're likely, you wouldn't be affected by that, and you don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, fuck PS5 because you can't get surround sound. Like, not many people are going to have that issue like I'm having. So, anyway, thank you for the tip, and I hope that gave you some food for thought. Okay. Snow Carl tipped me $1.30 and says, thank you for allowing the Platinum Vest today.
The fucking game?
If you know Platinum motivates us, why don't you always allow it? Why force us a reward we don't actually want, like the red vest? There's two reasons. Number one, as I said, I'm a variety streamer, and that not only includes the games I play, but that includes what I put out on my streams. If I just am wearing the same exact vest every stream, it's going to become special. It's going to become boring. Alright? That's number one. I don't want to do the same thing every single stream. The other thing is, as I've told you guys many times, the Platinum Vest is by far the heaviest, warmest vest out of all of them. It's meant for winter. Like, I wouldn't even wear that outside in the fall. That's a winter vest to wear out because it's so hot. And when I wear it, I sweat every fucking time. I sweat disgustingly all over my back. I don't want to wear that every stream. That's uncomfortable, man. There's a difference between, oh, I'm doing something as a silly reward for my viewers, and, oh, I'm actively making myself sweat unhealthily in my office every day in the middle of the fucking summer. I got air conditioner pumping in my office to keep it in the 70s, but I'm wearing a vest now that's making me be 90 degrees. Like, what's the point? See what I'm saying? So I hope that makes sense. CD Projekt 7 said, where's the variety in headwear? I already said I'm looking to do variety in headwear, didn't I? I've already explained to you guys. I want to do variety in headwear. I'm looking to potentially have a, you know, a selection of hats. Not just the cowboy hat, but eventually other hats that I can wear on streams instead of the cowboy hat. It just hasn't happened yet. I told you guys, the problem is every day now that I have off, I'm so fucking busy. This last week was a nightmare, I told you guys, because of the American healthcare system. Literally half of my day off was driving in circles, trying to find someone who would help us, and basically getting shut down at every turn. It was not a good day. That was my day off. I didn't have time to go look for fun stuff for the streams because I have to do this fucking, you know, important busy work shit on my one day off a week. I don't have time to do this stuff, you know? So it is what it is. I would like to have opportunity to maybe grab a few new hats and have them for the streams. It just hasn't happened yet. Maybe it'll start happening the next couple of weeks. I don't know, but it is what it is. Okay? Okay. Albert Aponte is here. He tipped me $2.30. He says, I hope you and the wife are good. How are the days with the chair? So far, so good. The chair is nice. As I said, what I really like about this chair, I'm sitting upright, which I have not been doing in any of the other seating that I've had since I lived here. That love seat, I was sinking into it and had no support. And that brown chair, same thing. There was no back support, nothing. I am getting support in my lumbar as well as my upper back here. You know, I can pick up my feet if I need to elevate them. It's a much healthier chair for me long term. I just hope, but here's my worry. These chairs are always good to start. I think this chair lasts. I would sit in a chair that like it only lasts like 6 to 8 months before it's falling apart. You know, you see horror stories, you know, on Amazon. And, oh, the chair was amazing, and then all of a sudden, my chair ripped apart and fucking fell apart. You know, I don't want that to happen. I want this to be a chair that I have for a while, and you know, it's so nice and comfy. And I appreciate the fact that a viewer donated it too. You know, obviously I want it to be something that's lengthy that I can keep using on stream. So we'll see what happens. Chocoboko has tipped me $5. He says, if it wasn't for Cotton Eye Joe, I would have been married a long time ago. Anyway, I can't wait for today's stream. Hope you encounter Momo. It's been pretty slow. Okay. Where did he come from and where did he go? Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know. Thank you for the tip. Chocoboko. That gets us up to $15 in tips total so far today. All right. So thank you guys for the support early on here. I really do appreciate that. Battle 9000 says, average Amazon review, my chair caught fire. No, I'm not even kidding you. I worked a week with this person who donated this chair because we were both looking for chairs on Amazon, and every time we found one that looked good, you deep dive into the reviews, and it would be like, oh, this chair has like 300 positive reviews and 2 bad reviews, and you read the 2 bad reviews, it's like, yeah, so I'm the rare person who's reviewing this 4 months later. After 4 months, my chair fell apart. So the chair was great for 3 months, and on the month 4, everything came apart and it disintegrated. This chair's a piece of shit, but most people are just reviewing it right after they buy it, so the chair looks good when it's not. That's the kind of stuff we were finding. There was one chair, all right, it looked amazing, and then in the reviews, it's like, this chair is for short people. I'm 6 foot tall, and my knees are like way up in the air because the chair is low to the ground and doesn't go up enough, so your legs are like always like way too high up. You have to be like a short person to use the chair. There was another one, it was like, so this chair had a neck rest, and it's like, the neck rest is completely non-functional. The neck rest does not align with your neck. It hits your shoulders. So they essentially made it look like it's a nice chair that has support, and it doesn't, because the neck rest doesn't align with your actual neck. They're just idiots. They didn't actually design it properly for the human body. They just wanted it to look nice. And I'm reading these reviews, and I'm like, oh my god, man. Like, good thing I'm deep diving, because if I didn't, I probably would have bought one of these chairs that is a piece of crap. But because this person and I were deep diving into the reviews, we were able to pick one that was really, really good, and he ended up getting me one that was a very, you know, at least this chair right now seems like it's a really, really good chair. You know what I'm saying? So I hope, again, I hope with the amount of work that we put into this, because it was him and me going back and forth saying, what about this? What about these? I found these. What do you think about these? And reading all these reviews and everything, a week of work. Hopefully this chair lasts. You know what I'm saying? I really hope so. And before idiots start saying that Phil said he bought the chair. I misspoke. Obviously, again, the chair's donated. It's just that I misspoke and said, oh, I bought it. I didn't buy it. I don't have money for anything right now. All my money is going to bills. 100%. Okay? All right. Okay. Yes, I know. It's stupid that I have to clarify that, isn't it? It's very stupid. That God forbid that Phil is a human who's not perfect, and he'll misspeak, and then someone will say, oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. So stupid. Oh, man. Oh, let's see here. So, Carl, I hate to say it's just none of your business. Now he's inquiring, why were you at the doctor's? What's going on? I didn't... Let me put it this way, all right? I cannot share with you guys everything going on in my life because, sadly, people will always make it, you know, their own agenda to use shit against me to hurt me. And if you were aware of everything going on in my personal life, obviously people would try to use it against me, all right? Or just further make... I mean, the one medical thing you know about me... Okay, let me take that back. There's two medical things you know about me. I have post-nasal drip that every once in a while forces me to kind of clear my throat or snort because it's pouring down my throat. It's disgusting, and I can't control it. I've tried. There's no fix for it. And you also know that I have gout. And gout, luckily, has not been anything that's really affected my life since I changed my diet many years ago. It's not a big issue, okay? But since those things were made public, all it's been is constant harassment and ridicule, right? Constant. Oh, Phil snorts. Oh, his gout. Because people are just such immature shitbag assholes on the internet, right? That they turn it into like schoolyard making fun of. It's just so stupid. I feel like half the time when these people open their fucking mouths on the internet, I feel like I'm back in elementary school on the playground and there's a bunch of kids pointing at me. Phil. That's what it feels like. These people are fucking losers, right? And you know, it's just so stupid. Now, imagine if I revealed more personal information about health issues and things. I'm not going to do that. You know? Maybe one day, if I feel like it's appropriate to share with you guys more personal stuff about myself and what's going on with health and stuff, I will. All right? But I'm not. Right now, it's none of anyone's business. It's, you know what I mean? It's just, it would not have anything to add to my streams at all. And certainly, it would just give more ammo. It's like we say, the more personal stuff that I reveal to the internet, the more that they turn against me to be disgusting because these freaks are just fucking such trash bag losers in their own lives. They have to turn that against me to try to make me feel miserable. You know, every little possible fucking thing that they can do to try to harass me, they do. It's disgusting. And so I'm not going to give them any more ammo. I'm just not. All right? What I will say is, it was pretty frustrating on my day off this week because American healthcare sucks ass. American insurance sucks ass. And you sometimes end up driving in circles or going in circles trying to figure out who covers what. It's really dumb. What's funny is someone just said to me, why didn't you just make phone calls? Do you really want to know why? If you lived in America, you would know the answer. If you lived in the United States and you try to call a doctor's office or a pharmacy, good luck. You'll be sitting on hold for a half an hour or longer if you even get through to a human. Especially now with COVID. You just can't. It's impossible. It's literally impossible to get help. It's like a fucking nightmare here in America because of what's going on with healthcare. So that's what I mean. And that was my day off because that was my one day off a week. I got to deal with this shit. And that's my day off, is dealing with fucking American healthcare bullshit. Okay, with Dre Day, $1.30 tip, he says, I bought an off-brand alarm clock from Amazon that was at 4.2 stars. Turned out to be a complete piece of shit. Ended up with 2.8 stars after people started actually buying it. I usually don't do returns, but I made it a point to do so here. Yeah, you got to be very... Here, you know what's really bad about Amazon? And I heard about this a couple years ago. I read an article about it. You'll have someone who has a genuinely good product, okay? And they'll put it on Amazon, and it'll start selling well. There's actually companies, and I hate to say it, in China, because this is where they come from, all right? And they actually will look for someone to have a popular product that is like, oh, it's booming in popularity on Amazon. They'll then make a cheap knockoff of your product that looks like your product that actually has a name very similar to your product, okay? They'll mass produce this cheap product that's a piece of shit. Then they will review bomb their own product with fake reviews claiming the product is good. And then next thing you know, let's say, for example, you're talking about this clock. You'll actually, oh, I heard about this new clock that's really good. You'll type in to search for it. Their knockoff product will show up in Amazon before yours. And you have the you're selling the genuine product. That's the good quality product. Their fucking product shows up above yours, so people think that's the product and they order it. Oh, this one has 300 good reviews. The other one only has 100, so this must be the better product. It's not. It's a cheap knockoff. And this is actually a huge problem that's been going on Amazon, is that knockoff products are taking over and people are buying low quality junk, not knowing that it's a knockoff versus the actual good product because of these underhanded practices. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful when you're buying shit online. You never know what you're going to get. That's like I said, that's why you got to dive deep into these reviews and or people who answer questions about products in the Q&A section. They'll literally answer your questions and you're like, whoa, what the? There was one chair, looked really good. And then I went to the Q&A section and someone says, I bought this chair and the lumbar support doesn't actually work because of the way they've positioned it. It never touches your back. Does anyone else have this problem? And 3 people responded, yeah, the lumbar is actually fake. The lumbar thing that they built into the chair looks like lumbar support, but it's actually just a trick. There's no lumbar support in this chair the way they designed it, so it's a scam. Wow. Well, let me just spend hundreds of dollars on a chair that's a scam, right? And there's a ton of shit out there like that. So anyway, guys, yeah, be careful. When you're going to buy stuff on the internet, in particular on Amazon, always be careful and do as much research as you can. You don't want to end up with junk. Okay? All right, let's see. Anything else? Anyone else have any questions? Or any topics you'd like to discuss before? I think actually there's another super chat that came in from the Dirty Troll. And he says, do you think YouTube will eventually offer health insurance? No, because anyone on YouTube is an independent contractor. No one on YouTube is employed by YouTube, and no one's going to provide health insurance unless you're actually a paid employee. It's that simple. So there will never be American health insurance offered through YouTube because no one who makes content for YouTube is an employee. Yep. Nope, never heard about Fun Station Game Console PS3 True. Never heard of it. Yes, I played The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Absolutely I did. There's a full playthrough of it on YouTube, DSP Gaming. Right now you can watch. No, I have not tried cutting sugar completely out of my diet, but I really don't take in much sugar. Like, for example, right now, I'm drinking filtered water and I'm drinking seltzer water that has sucralose in it, not real sugar. I don't eat sweets. I don't really eat anything with added sugars in it. I only eat things that naturally have sugar in it, like a piece of bread or something. So I'm not consuming mass amounts of sugar at all. I'm not one of these guys that's drinking coffee with creamer and sugar. I'm not consuming soda all day. I really don't consume that much sugar on a daily basis. So, yeah, Andre the DJ, that is correct. That's why WWE keeps the wrestlers as independent contractors, so that way they're not responsible for their health care. As sad as that sounds, that's absolutely true. 100% true that they make you get your own health insurance and health coverage outside of the company because they don't want to pay for it. Pretty fucked up. Yes, BattleDuck 9000. I'm about to make a big revelation on the stream. You guys may have watched me play Flight Simulator recently, and you see that I'm actually not that bad at flying. You might wonder why. It's because it is true, ladies and gentlemen. The rumor is true. Big revelation here. I've always owned a private jet because I'm filthy rich and I fly around the world on it every single day. Yes. That's correct. That's where all my money goes. Private jet. Jet fuel's expensive, man. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to take a break. I gotta use the bathroom anyway. Let's take a brief break. I will come back, and it's time for Fallout New Vegas. Everyone, please chill. Grab a drink or a snack yourselves. Use the restroom yourselves if you need to. I'll be back shortly with some Fallout fun for all of you. I'm excited for more follower questing and the like, so I'll see you all in a few. Alright, guys? Thank you very much. I'll see you in a bit. Fun! Tiger, tiger, row, 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 tiger, row, row.
Here it comes, gonna cheap out the window.
What the hell are you talking about?
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
There is no way Cat is preggers. Philly is infertile. Just look at him. You think he could make a kid? Smiley face.
A whale! Oh, that's cool. Why am I toxic?
It's rising toxicity. Feel your levels rising.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
That baby would come out looking like Tevin.
It's Tevin's fault. Oh no, oh no. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. Tiger, 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 They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. No! Not him! Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked. And you are done. Yes, it is. Don't tell me it's not. It's time to get started. I don't want to hear that. Alright, let's do this. How's everyone doing? You guys ready for some fun? Some Fallout fun? I hope. What I should actually do is I should open up the guide again. To the Ziggy Piggy is here. Because
Fun.
I want to try to do these two missions if I can do them. And then we could do Raoul.
Do you want to
Yeah,
play the
interesting.
fucking game?
There's a few different things we can do today in Fallout for follower questing. Alright. I am well, Kagame. Thank you for asking. Okay. Let's get it going here. Fallout New Vegas. I have a lot of games installed now. I have a lot. Look, all these different games installed. Okay. Super Scuba just became a channel supporter. Thank you, Super Scuba, for the membership. That means we are now once again tied for the highest number of memberships ever, which is 237. So thank you for that. Now, any other memberships we get is a new record here on the channel. Ah, very nice. Okay. Jasper Kitty. Jasper Kitty's in here right now. He's down here. Woody, woody, woody. Jasper Kitty. Were you relaxing here today, buddy? Were you relaxing in the office with me while I play Fallout, or are you going to run around the house like a nut? All right. He's sniffing around. He has been thrown off the past couple of days because of the new chair. He's not used to it at all, so he doesn't really know what to make of it. Keep in mind, the old brown chair, he used to jump around and crawl around. He can't do this on this chair. So one time he went under the legs and like kind of laid on top of the base of the chair. But outside of that, he really has not been messing with the chair that much. It's still a new thing to him. He's going under it right now. Okay. Are we good? Barrel Shell says, I played the Back 4 Blood beta. It's super fun, but co-op is super easy to troll, but campaign is fine. With Drede said, would I recommend the Series X or a Series S? Let me put it this way. Right now, there's probably not a heck of a lot going on that you couldn't get really good quality out of the Series S. Just being honest, especially because most of the stuff we're doing is backwards compatible stuff.
I'm very confused.
You're gonna regret, and trust me on my word, you're gonna regret buying the Series S 2-3 years down the line when all the games now are coming out, the exclusives are coming out, and these games you're gonna want at the highest resolution, the best frame rate. You're gonna be like, man, why did I get a Series S when you're running at like 30 frames per second and everyone else is getting 60 or higher on the Series X? You know, there's just no way on that dumbed down, watered down console that you're going to get full quality. I would argue that right now it's not a big deal, especially because if you're not a 4K gamer,
someone please shut up this dude.
You probably won't even see the difference between the two consoles right now. But long term, it's definitely a better investment to get the Series X. Okay. Are we good? You guys ready? Jasper is currently under the chair sniffing it in every direction. You go ahead. You sniff up, buddy. Get a good noseful. You get a good noseful. See a tail under me. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Today we're going to continue on right where we left off last time. We're going to try to keep doing follower missions on. And see how far we can get. Now, the good news is, since last time I got some clarification on some of these follower missions, all right? If you remember, what I was trying to do is I was trying to trigger things for arcade. From what I'm to understand, we have actually triggered everything that we can trigger now for arcade. Arcade will essentially not start doing his companion quest or follower quest until you've made a decision. If you're going to side with Kaisar or the NCR or Yes Man or Mr. House, once you've made that critical decision in the game, then Arcade's final finale to his follower quest triggers, which is funny because it's very important when you do it with him. That's how you get power armor training. So I guess we're going to have to hold off on doing that for now, simply because, you know, we've got a ways to go before I want to make that decision. So I think what we may do is we may go switch followers again. I hate my job. And I think that there's actually a couple missions that we can do for Boone that previously I wanted to do and I forgot. They're called Back in Your Own Backyard and Eye for an Eye. And I totally didn't do them, but now I have actually a listing of how to do them. So I can find those missions and do them with Boone in the party. So I think that's what we'll do. Let's go back to the Lucky 38. Will they let me fast travel from here? I don't remember. Yes. Let's go back to the Lucky 38. Let's get Boone back in the party. Alright. And then let's try to do 2 missions with him for his loyalty. Okay. I can try Boone, but I have to do some NCR stuff to get it. I wonder, will that now screw over the plot lines of the Legion? I don't know. We could try, and if it screws it over, maybe okay, don't do that. We can still try and try to figure it out. Does Jasper get regular vaccine shots? Absolutely. He just recently got his rabies. I forget if this year if it was just rabies or if he got rabies and something else. I completely forget which ones he's been getting. But I know that we just took him to the vet a few weeks ago to get those.
What's up?
There we go. He goes to the hotel room. Thank you, Nathan Smith, for a super chat. I appreciate that. Moved it on the leaderboard.
Go, 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 go. Fatty, fat, fuck, fuck.
I just told you about that a few weeks ago. Remember I said we took him to the vet? And he actually met some dogs in the office for the first time. He ran into some dogs. Yeah.
Is it time?
It's always time. Okay, so.
High roller sweet.
Back outside.
Casino floor.
Yes, I enjoyed playing Morrowind as a chill stream for an extended period of time. It certainly was fun. At the same time, you know, it was played out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got tired of it. It wasn't very entertaining anymore because it was definitely outdated, the game. And I saw all the silly things you could do in Morrowind, and it was cool to see with the game engine back then how you could do ridiculous things with it and how it became the future Elder Scrolls games. But I basically wasn't having fun with it anymore. I thought that the plot really sucked, actually. So it is what it is. I enjoy doing it, but I'm not going to do it. I didn't want to continue playing it. So, some of the missions we need to do. Speak to Ranger Milo on the road to the west of Nelson. Where the hell is Nelson? Nelson. Novak.
What do I do?
Where is Nelson? Nelson. So we should go to Nelson, head west, and there's a guy named Ranger Milo with Boone in the party. It triggers a quest, apparently. Okay. How did Jasper react to the dogs? Of course he was... What the hell's going on? Whoa! He was incredibly curious. He had never seen dogs in person. Ah!
Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
I'm not ready to attack it. Let's keep our distance.
If you're sure. There's a lot of high ground around the town. We could do a lot of damage.
This is interesting. I wonder where this Ranger Milo is. Ranger Milo. That's Sergeant Cooper. Damn. So this was a Legion camp, but we took it over. Yeah, we did. We took it over.
Wow, what a moron. Maybe you shouldn't have just stood still. Paid attention, dumbass.
What the fuck? You son of a bitch. Punch that thing. Bit my nuts. I still have the All-American on me. I should go put it away. It's worth 5,000 caps according to this. Go back to the old baby.
You're supposed to be following the game, following the fun
road
gameplay, and chilling,
west
relaxing
of
with me.
Nelson? Oh, I see. We have to go this way and then west. Okay. Snowcrawl, you do realize, he says, can we do an impromptu Q&A stream at the end of the stream? You could just do that now. You could ask me questions now, and I will answer them. Since I am going to be wandering around and doing stuff in the game, like, now's a good time for that. The rest of the Jasper story? Oh, so Jasper ran into a couple dogs. There's a little fluffer dog, and there was also some larger dogs, like a husky puppy, and another one too. I'm trying to remember. There was quite a few different dogs that went into the vet that day, and we had Jasper in his little carrier, so he didn't necessarily directly interact with those animals, but they would run up and sniff the carrier, and he would sniff through the carrier at them. It was his first interaction with other animals like that. At least to our knowledge, because again, we don't know. So before we rescued him, we actually don't know his history. But to our knowledge, that was his first direct interaction with other pets like that. This way? This way.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Here's an illegal contribution for all us fellow detractors and detractorettes in chat.
I'm looking for a Ranger Milo. They said it's the road west of Nelson, so let's find the road.
If I could get down on my hands
Would I
and
replay
knees and say
Skyrim?
thank you
Yes,
and
I
still be
already
on
said I
camera,
will.
I would do
Once
it.
the next Elder Scrolls is announced officially and has like a release date, I'm probably going to replay Skyrim as a way to prepare for that. But being that Skyrim is such an insanely long game, I don't want to replay it until then. Here we are. Maybe he's here?
Fun.
Well, there's the courier who wiped out the Legion over in Nelson.
There he
Good to
is.
see you around the Hope.
Snakes are small. I don't use a gun or whatever to shoot them. What? Wait, what? Now, wait a minute. Huh? What is he talking about?
What do I do?
Snakes are small. Why don't you use a gun to shoot them? What the hell does that mean?
What?
That's the randomest dialogue I've seen in the
What do I
entire
do?
game so far. It's like there's half a conversation missing here, and I don't know what was
do I
said.
do?
What?
What do I do? Wait a minute.
Fallout 2 Sim
Hold
says
up
this is a result of
everything.
having low intelligence? Huh? I am so confused. Andre the DJ says it sounds like you were able to go into the office with Jasper. The vets in my area require you wait in the car. Some do and some don't. For us, especially because, well, this was like a month ago, restrictions had been loosened here in Washington State. This is before the Delta variant started spreading hugely. They were allowing certain people to go in, and this one you could go into the main office. You couldn't go in to the actual vet office, but you could sit in the lobby. And we were sitting there with Jasper in the carrier until he went in. He interacted with a few dogs. So, well, I guess I'll say this: snakes are small. Why don't you use a gun or whatever to shoot them?
You're one of them special folks, ain't you? They ain't real snakes, see? They're Legion soldiers.
Wow.
I just called them snakes because they're low down and sneaky. Like a snake.
Wow.
Anyway, we always have trouble with
He
Legion
called me
around
special.
here. This time, they jumped the camp in Nelson while the troopers were setting up. Captured a bunch of gear and took the town. Couple of troopers, too. Got them crucified down near the center of town.
Are you
I already
retard?
liberated
I have to ask.
Nelson. Anything I can do to help?
Maybe. I'd like to know who I'm dealing with first.
The name's Jasper.
Oh, heck. I've heard of you.
The best way to help me out right now and contribute is by tipping me, because right now I'm really in a bad situation financially, so all your tips are going straight to bills.
I can do bad things. I won't do anything dishonorable.
Dishonorable. That's a good one. Okay, then. You can just turn around and head back toward Novak or wherever it is you
I need that money. I really
wouldn't
do.
want
I
you
need
to
that
get
money.
any dirt
to
on
pay
your
my bills.
fingernails or tarnish your good name or whatever the heck you're so worried about.
The
If you want to do some good, head up to Camp Forlorn Hope.
I
I'll
did
mark it on
nothing
your map
wrong.
for you.
I did everything correct.
So I can't do.
Yeah.
I can't do this mission because I don't have the
Howdy.
speech check.
Stop
What's the word?
this.
Looks like someone had too much
You
chili
sure you
at
don't want my
Wendy's.
help?
I sent you packing last time for a reason. Why should I let you in now?
This sucks. Yeah.
Nice speech. Take a hike.
I can't do it. Without having low intelligence and low speech, I can't do this. This
They said,
sucks
Phil,
ass.
you know, we contribute to you.
So I don't
but
think
it always
I can
seems like it's a
do-
black hole.
I
Because it
can't do
always seems like no
booms,
matter how much we
missions,
contribute, you're always still having
according to
problems. You're
this.
always still in debt, and
Yeah.
nothing's getting better. I agree with you.
The other one is called Eye for an Eye. Sergeant Astor, who patrols west of Camp Searchlight.
Looks like you booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
This
What
sucks.
do I do?
So there's Camp Searchlight. This guy's name is Sergeant Astor. He patrols west. Why don't we go to the husbandry farm, head up to the road, and then head east? Because I don't want to go to Searchlight and get radioactive.
It's been pretty slow. Not gonna lie.
Thanks, Derek. Oh, really? Golden Cole says you
that.
can't even do Milo's quest. Milo's quest is to take back Nelson, and Nelson's already taken. So then what am I supposed to do Boone's stuff? This kind of sucks that they locked you into these quest lines. And because I'm locked into them, like, I can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I already did stuff.
What do I
So now
do?
I can't do Boone's quest? That's stupid. No, that's absolutely true, Raz Machine. He says, I've noticed with all Obsidian games, speech is good to level.
What do I
Speech
do?
just seems to be incredibly important in any Fallout game in particular. But yeah, any of these games made by Obsidian, like Outer Worlds too, just speech is like impeccably
What do I do?
important. You could do so much with speech. I'm purposely not doing speech because I've done it in every playthrough up to now, and I want to do something different, you know? I don't want to keep doing the same shit. Is there anyone here? Raided farmstead. Ow. Damn.
It's Tevin's fault.
A new star bottle cap.
It's Super Hound's fault. There's
Oh,
a
this
sick
sucks.
motherfucker on the internet called Super Hound, whatever the fuck this idiot's name is.
Armor case. Leather armor. Oh. Well. These guys had a bad end, huh? Uh-oh.
Business
What are we
related,
fighting?
I still
What are
have
we
it.
doing? What happened? What the fuck?
They aren't. Go fuck yourself.
Whoa!
No! Not him! Ah!
Well, this sucks. I didn't necessarily want that to happen, but they're gonna attack me, it looks like, right? Who was this? This wasn't even a Legion guy. So I'm screwed. The
Why am I
Legion
toxic?
attacked me, even though it didn't say they should. They attacked me. And now because of that, now I can't do the Legion quest line, which is stupid. I don't want that. Alright, here's the deal. Here's the deal, okay? I'm gonna have to do the conversation with Caesar right away, okay?
What is it? I'll make my way there.
Okay, let's do this.
You wanna play the
All right.
fucking game?
Let's get arcade again. Let's go talk to Caesar.
Fuck you,
I want to
Treyarch,
do
dumb
that
fucks.
first before.
Where to, partner?
Obviously, the game is saying because I'm so allied with the NCR, they want me to fight the Legion. I don't necessarily want to do that because I want to at least initiate the Caesar quest line.
What's up?
Well, there are worse things.
What do I do?
Okay.
High roller, sweet.
So I think we should do that. Okay? Let us go talk to Caesar before we're aggroed to the Legion so that we can get that done. Alright? So this says we're neutral.
By order of Caesar.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
So let's go do this. Let's go talk to Caesar. Alright? Let's get that dialogue going. Let's initiate that quest line. Then maybe they won't attack, but at least if they do, at least they've got that done. Okay. It's just annoying that the game is trying to, like, force you into these things you don't want to do. I don't want to be vilified by the Legion right now, but they seem to be forcing me to do it. So I better go do what I need to do before I'm vilified by the Legion, you see? Albert Aponte tipped me $4.20. He says I should go get more implants. He's actually right. I should probably, not while I can afford them, go get more of those implants at the medical center outside of the strip. Because I could probably get that one that's going to up my barter or whatever, and that'll help, especially getting Cass. He's right. So, after I talk to Caesar, maybe we'll do that. Okay. Alright, everyone who's whining, if you continue to whine, I'm just going to kick you out, because I'm not going to put up with your whining bullshit. Seriously, I don't even know why people were sitting here whining. He loaded? He loaded? What are you talking about?
I don't want
I've
any
been playing
drama.
this for like 70 fucking hours. What the fuck are you complaining about? Shut up. Listen to your fucking whining ways. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say bye, and then I'm gonna continue to play the game and have fun with it. So, I'm gonna put up with your nonsense.
Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
All right, I tell them to stay.
What's up?
He's like sunburn easily. Okay. There's Benny.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me.
You're supposed to be following the game, following the fun gameplay, and chilling and relaxing with me.
Nothing.
Go,
The
go,
great
go,
Khans
go,
aren't
go.
exactly
Fatty
clamoring
fat
to fight
fuck
for my
fuck.
legion now. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out.
All the shit we did
Years
against
of
them.
meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted.
That's right.
The kings of Freeside are cooperating with the NCR.
Oh my god.
Which frees up soldiers to defend the dam. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking?
You guarantee my safety. Your position is something that interests me. I had to see the mighty Caesar with my own eyes. Death to tyrants. I'll say that. I had to see the Kaiser with my own eyes.
Maybe I should have you struck blind so my face is the last sight you ever behold. Look, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
No, that's true. Everyone knows who he
The time
is.
is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
Andre the DJ says, I don't have a problem with any reloading of the game since this is your second replay. Since this is likely going to be your last run in the game, I'd like to see you do all the side quests. And that's the thing, like, because I'm basically taking my time in the game. I mean, we're 70 hours in. I still have 2 DLCs to do, right? I'm trying to do everything. You're right. I'm trying to get every follower. I'm trying to do all the follower side quests, all the DLC. I want to do all the meaningful content. There's no way you can do it all because you have to ally with someone or betray them all. So you can't see every ending, right? But at the very least, if I take my time and I'm careful, I can do maximum content in the playthrough, and that's what I'm aiming for. All right. So, what do I have to do? Let me do it, Benny. I'll be on my way. All right. What do I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277.
Aha.
Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino.
It's the bunker.
Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
What's on the other side?
Benny's theory, if I understood it through all the screaming, was that Mr. House stashed some kind of ultimate weapon down there. A gigantic robot to stomp us all.
No.
Who cares? Whatever it is, House built it. So I want it destroyed.
Can't your legionaries do this?
Yes, then I'd have to kill them. You don't get it, do you? The weapons I wield are forged from blood, flesh, sinew, bone. Mortal stuff. Fragile, even. And yet my legion obeys me even unto death. Why? Because they live to serve the greater good, and they know of no alternatives. House's machines, his technologies. What do they propose? The possibility of victory without sacrifice. No blood spilled, just rivets. That's not an idea to be put in circulation. If mankind's going to survive this moment in history, it needs warriors, not gadgets.
It's an interesting philosophy. Andre the DJ says, interesting that it looks like Kaiser has a pit boy, even though he... Alright, once I'm inside...
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you.
He gave it to me.
My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him.
Haha. Interesting. So, this just probably updated a bunch of quests.
Do you want to play
Demolish
the
House's
fucking
bunker.
game?
Return to Yes Man. Kill or disable Mr. House because we have the platinum chip now. See that?
They said, Phil, you know, we contribute
This
to you.
is optional.
But it always
Find
seems
the
like
hidden
it's a
bunker
black
buried
hole.
beneath the Legion
Because it
and
always
then
seems like no
what,
matter how
right?
much we contribute,
This is
you're
all
always still
interesting.
having
Or
problems.
you
You're
could bring
always
the
still in
platinum
debt
chip to
and
Mr.
nothing's
House,
getting better.
which is what he
I
wants
agree
to
with you.
do. So this is basically an important choice right now. What I'd like to do is save just in case, because I actually don't know what happens after this. Okay.
Go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation.
Looks like you played your last... You played past your abilities. I'll laugh later. We have business to discuss. Let's say that.
That we do, baby. That we do. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
Your meet and greet with Baldy. Oh, Golden Cold says that's not a pit boy he's wearing. It's a power fist. All right, fair enough, but it's still technology, right? Yeah. I agree, Guts the Black Swordsman. I think that last stop that I played yesterday on Game Pass looked very good, and I'm going to continue it likely later this week. Okay, probably like later on in the week after my break. So, okay. You gave me the platinum chip. Kaiser says I get to decide how you die. Tell me about yourself before it's too late.
I'm the most interesting person I know.
Was your tribe always called the Chairman?
No, in the way back we called ourselves the Boot Riders. Silly name, but that's how we rode the Mojave, dig? On our feet. We were nomadic badasses not to be trifled with. A gang of ruffians, though, with a certain panache. When House gave us the tops to renovate, his robots dropped off boxes full of suits and ties and wingtip shoes. Told us we were the chairman now. That caused an uproar, but I said the name sticks. Chow to the old ways, baby. Time to swing in style. If the shoes fit, you wear them.
How long were you the head of this family?
7 years. Took over 3 days after Mr. House introduced himself. Our chief at the time.
Tiger, tiger, tiger,
So he challenged me to the
Grow
knife.
up.
He looked so surprised when I stuck that knife in his neck. Thought he was so tough, but he was so slow. That's how I made chief. It's how things were back then.
How did Mr. House introduce himself?
We were east of Vegas when the first Securitron we ever saw rolled up on us. We junked it in a minute flat. The next day, 20 rolled up. So we listened. Said we'd been selected. Vegas needed us to defend it. In exchange, we'd get cushy digs, full stomachs, medical treatment. Everything a nomad never gets, in other words. Most of the tribe thought we should say no. I thought it was the best idea ever.
Jasper's right here at my feet. What is it, buddy? What is it? What you doing? The audio was low. I can up the audio, guys. I'm sorry if it was low. I didn't know. There we go. Upped it a little bit for you. Okay. What happened after you fled the tops?
I prefer the term relocated.
Yeah.
It took every stealth boy I had to cross the river at Cottonwood Cove. That was a close shave riding a boat full of Legion
You're
boys.
a nut, Jasper. What do you do?
Once I was across, I changed into a uniform. I swiped off a dead legionary outside Nelson. Tried to sneak into the bunker, but that didn't work out.
They caught him.
They found the chip. I wasn't going to tell them what it was used for, but let's just say they were persuasive.
So he tried to pretend to be a legionary and sneak into the fort, and it didn't work. What do you think I should do with the chip? Yeah, what should I say this? What should you think I should do with the chip?
Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas.
Jasper's jumping on me.
So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find
Buzz on your tail.
I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
Okay. So he thinks I should go and see what's in the bunker and then make a choice for myself, rather than doing what Kaisar says. Kaisar says I get to decide how you die.
Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning?
What if I helped you escape? Do you have a preference? I haven't made up my mind. Maybe we should fight out in the arena, fair and square. Crucifixion. Something bad could happen right here. What if I help him escape?
Sweet offer, baby, but if you cut these ropes, every legionary in this camp's gonna come running. With machetes. Now, on the other hand, if I had a stealth boy and a bobby pin, I could see myself out. Know what I mean?
I wonder what happens. I don't know. Take your chances, untie Benny. They're gonna kill him. I have a stealth boy and a bobby pin. I wonder what would happen. Like, I don't know the difference, right? I don't know what the actual what the choice is here. I think I might try to get him to escape and see what happens.
Baby, your generosity and spirit of forgiveness?
Off
the charts. This little care
Today's been incredibly slow.
I need. I'll take it from here.
Hello, Adam Outlaw. How are you today, man? I gained karma. And now Caesar's Legion attacks me. Ha ha ha! Well then. And they're killing Benny too, by the way. So even though I gave it to him, he can't survive. It didn't even work. Oh, good, it auto-saved here. It didn't even work because then he fucking gets killed anyway. So there's absolutely no way that you can do that. It's like it's an impossible choice, right? An impossible choice. I don't know why they even present it.
Go ahead and laugh, baby.
So, give me the platinum chip. Oh, man. You just get to decide how you die. I guess we gotta kill him, right? There's nothing you can do about it. You have a preference?
Yes. To die in my sleep, I went 4 days after a marathon session with 36-star brats. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy.
I can kill them all? I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to kill them all. Maybe we should face each other in the arena.
You do that for me, baby? Don't tease if you don't mean it.
They won't let me. I want to fight in the arena, but they won't let me. Who do I talk to about it? Do I talk to Caesar about it?
We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker. Not before.
So I can't do it yet. Okay.
What do
I can't do it at all yet.
Miserable. Just miserable.
What do I do?
Okay.
What a load of Brahmin shit. Can you believe that guy?
He's a madman. What did you expect?
Well, yeah. Right. What did I expect? The man's a megalomaniac. He acts like this is some preordained cycle we're returning to. Of all the people who could learn from our past mistakes, he goes and throws all of our knowledge off a cliff. Instead of trying to learn from the past, he recreates it, runs back over the same old barren ground.
That's what you're supposed to say to keep his affinity, basically. Hello, Soul Potato. How are you, man? Input Funny says, I fought him in the arena. I don't know why I won't let you. Yeah, I think maybe you have to do the bunker part first, and then it'll trigger it. Probably.
What's up?
Alright, so... let's get going. Follow protocol, reinitiate. Okay. Now, do we... I guess I should save again. I don't know what happens when you do the bunker mission, though. Like, I have no idea if this is going to lock us out of doing other stuff or not. Let's take a look. They said that it was on the map, right? I thought that they said... Wait a minute. It's under the weather station? It's to the west. I guess we gotta leave the camp and walk over there. Okay. Who am I siding with? I honestly don't know. I don't think I want to side with the Legion this time. But I don't know if I want to do NCR, Mr. House, or do my own thing. I haven't really decided. So it says it's this way. I guess I gotta go all the way around, and maybe it's behind the Legion fort, I think. Okay. I need that money, I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. Shit. Maybe I gotta go all the way down? I don't know. This could be the wrong thing to do. I gotta go all the way around this fort. Oh, now what the... What the... Oh, come on! Look what I'm stuck in now! Why did they do that? Are you serious? Am I fucking stuck now? I can't get out.
Go, 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 go. Fatty fat fuck fuck.
Oh my god. I'm stuck. God damn it. Look at this stupid thing. Thank you to Aaron Carpenter, who tipped me $50 and more to Vegas Hype. I hope this helps. It certainly will, sir. So look at look at Arcade. He's like, what the fuck?
Sounds like ack.
Oh my god. I got stuck in a ditch.
Or does that
I'm
sound
stuck
like
in a ditch.
Ack? No.
Thank you very much, Aaron, for a very generous tip. This gets us up to $70 of tips, which means it is Gunner Glasses time. Keep in mind, guys, today I'm trying to make up for last night, which I'm not exaggerating. Last night's Mass Effect 3 finale stream was the worst stream for support I have had in years. Alright? I made like $7. It was terrible, okay? And, you know, I appreciate that you guys are chilling with me on a lot of these streams. And that now that we're done, like I said, that was the finale. That's the end of all the old shit that we've been doing for months and months. No more lingering playthroughs. Everything we're doing now is stuff you guys are interested in. Fallout New Vegas is pretty much the most popular playthrough I've done in many, many months. But on top of that, you know, all the stuff I'm doing now is Game Pass stuff on Xbox Series X for the foreseeable future, with the exception of, you know, Street Fighter and, you know,
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
So there's a lot of good stuff.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Disappeared. Poof. Yeah, they'll find his body someday.
What I'm saying, I think I have to leave. Yeah, I think I have to leave this and get all my shit back. Wait, I can't?
Excuse me.
They won't let me leave. Seriously? What? I can't, dude. I think this is fucked up. I used to be able to leave. Now they won't let me leave. Yeah, I can't leave. I don't know what to do right now. Unless maybe I can go around the other side. Look, maybe I gotta go around this side. I don't know. So anyway, Aaron, thank you, because last night was the worst stream for support in years. No exaggeration. It was that bad. And right now, I need to raise as much as I can to pay my bills coming up the next couple of weeks.
What do I do?
Most of my big bills are coming due. So I thank you very much. You know, guys, if you like the stream, you like the New Vegas stuff, please support the stream. I really need help right now. Wow, and now Chris just gave me $30. Thank you, Chris. So between these guys, man, thank you so much for the support. That means it's vest time. Let's go ahead and do the poll for the vest. Let's get that going.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
So, today we got the red, the platinum, the denim, and the gold vests. It's a good variety, and those are all the best. Those are all the ones that usually people vote for, all right? So, let's see how people vote today with those vests. Oh, sweaty back, stuck to my back. Maybe this is the way to go. I don't know how to get to this weather station that they're talking about. I don't know, I can't really go up here. They won't let me. Look. It's a pain in my ass. Where the hell's the bunker? It's a pain in the ass. What's my favorite part of New Vegas? Oh, man. Apparently it's actually in here. I don't know. They're claiming it's like in here. I don't remember it being in here, but...
Our way. True to Kaiser.
This way. This is the weather station. Maybe that's the weather station? Thank you, Aaron. Aaron says, I'm glad I can help. Thanks for awesome content. Thank you for watching the content and supporting it and helping me out. Because like I said, sadly, I'm in a situation where every month it's kind of repeating itself. Where until I can build up this channel to be as big as it was on Twitch, especially with, you know, memberships versus subs over there, I'm in a rut where every month I kind of end up with a week or two where things are real bad financially until I can get paid by YouTube, and then things are a little better. But I haven't gotten to the point where things are like, you know, level. And so like this week and next week...
Kaisar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
Alright.
Kaisar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Our way, true to Kaisar.
Oh, I can check out all this stuff, huh? Yeah, I can. They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. Yeah, basically, like right now, I need to be doing well pretty much every stream. Because coming up in about, let's see, about 4 days, I got 2 big payments that need to clear, including my condo dues here and the internet bill. Then within 5 days of that is my mortgage payment. So I have to pay all that before I even get paid by YouTube for the month. And there's really nothing I can do but just do my thing. You know what I'm saying? And that stream last night was pretty bad. You know, It's one thing to have, like, okay, you have a bad stream. That was the worst one in years. Because people just didn't want to see Mass Effect anymore. They wanted me to do other things. And I totally understand that. You know, doing the same shit for so long. I've been playing Mass Effect since freaking May. You know, people are tired of that shit. Activate the console. Okay. Is there a way to get the platinum chip back? I don't know. The Securitron Vault. Yeah, here it is. Explore the bunker. House. I wonder if I talk to him if this is going to... I wonder if I talk to him if this is going to basically screw things up. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you and still be on camera.
I don't know.
I would do it.
I actually don't know what's going to happen here.
What do I do?
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Carpenter just did another $50 tip. Dude, thank you so much. He says, you keep making the awesome content, and you always do. I'll gladly show my support. Thank you, Aaron. And I really appreciate your support, man. Like, really. I really appreciate it because you guys, I keep telling you, you're the reason why I still get to do what I love. You're the reason why, despite all these fucking setbacks, hardships, and things that keep happening to me, you know, you're the ones that allow me to keep going, man. And thank you, because now, I mean, we already hit the tips goal now, which is outstanding. Now we can just play for the rest of the stream and kind of relax. Anything additional is just helping me out even more, you know, but I don't have to worry about it. That's awesome. And Kagome, I'll see you later, man. Yes, I'll see you for Street Fighter later tonight. Hint, hint, hint. I wonder where Jasper went. He wasn't here. He took off. So I'm wondering what happens here, because if I talk to House, I think that might piss him off and fail the quest for him.
Well, you're here ahead of schedule.
Huh.
I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip.
Huh. What are you doing here?
It is obvious to you that I built this place. The platinum chip opened it, after all. In any case, you're here, so let's get to it.
Golden Cold says the best option here would be to do this quest, turn on the robots as Mr. House asks. Kaisar won't know that you did that. He'll think you did as he asked. You won't be locked into killing Mr. House or betraying him. You can still choose later. And this will advance all the plot lines. Alright, I should do this.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
Alright. What makes you think Kaisar gave me the chip? What is this place?
It's a facility I built many years before you were born. You might think of it as a kind of barracks. You'll understand soon enough.
Kaisar wants me to destroy it.
Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing, and work for me.
The weirdest thing about this is, everyone in the game says it differently, right? Everyone in the game says either Kaisar or Caesar. They all say it differently. So there's no like consensus on how to say his name. They change it on the fly. This sucks. If my barter was a little higher, I could have got a bonus. Oh well. What do you want me to do?
The platinum chip is a data storage device.
Aha.
I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems.
So there's going to be security.
That means I can't deactivate its security bots.
Yep.
Most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
By the way, we're currently at 53% of people have voted for the Platinum Vest. Now we have just under 300 people on the stream, and 132 have voted for 132 have voted. I'm gonna let it run just slightly more, but it seems like
What
we're gonna
do you
go
think
for
about
Platinum unless
Timbo's
you guys in
bankruptcy?
droves vote for another vest. So, what will you do with your Securitrons?
My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain order.
What was it you said about security systems?
The same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets.
Huh.
There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself.
Okay. I'll tell him I'm going to do it. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it, though.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
So what's weird is I didn't get my reward for the first quest, right? I think this quest overrode the first one. There was no way for me to get the chip and go back to house because Kaisar had it, right? I think it all depends on how you do it. Like, if I had stopped Benny back at the tops and wasn't fooled by him, I think I would have gotten... Yeah, see? I think I would have gotten the chip and I would have been able to do this quest, but I don't think you could do it if Benny got away. Yeah. Kaiser is the German term for emperor, and Kaisar is the Latin term for emperor. Right. Chris just tipped me $20. Wow, guys, thank you so much. I mean it. You guys are being awesome to me today. I really appreciate it. Because, like I said, last night was bad, and this is making up for it. Seriously. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Vault status, security terminal. Turret status, active. Protectrons, active. Sentry bots, standby. There was a radiation leak detected. That's why it said RADS +1. Everything's on except the sentry bots. Okay. So, since it's RADS +1, I should basically take a one of the rad X. Alright. Let us... Oh, shit. I got shot right in the face. I wasn't ready for that. Let's go with the axe, because this is good against robots. It's going to give me bonus damage. Required by law. Damn! He got fucking clobbered. It was a one pump chump. Boom! Fucking knocked the fuck out. Alright, let's save again. And it looks like platinum is won. Let's get the platinum vest before we start investigating this. I actually don't remember this bunker, so this will be interesting. I don't remember how this goes. Whoa! That was fun. Ah. Okay. So time to sweat it out. Wearing a heavy-ass vest in the middle of summer. I'm going to be covered in sweat by the end of this stream, by the way. A one-hitter quitter. Okay, let's end the poll. And the good news is we haven't even finished the first hour of the stream. This is awesome. We got lots more coming today. I didn't even know I was going to do this. I thought I was going to do just follow requests, but this is what happens when you do Vegas, is you end up doing random shit you don't expect, depending on what's going on with the story. So, oh, look at all this. Oh, we're going to do that stuff. Okay, plasma rifle. We're going to get a lot of ammo. Cool. Plasma grenades? Sure. I don't need the power fist. Pulse grenades. A ton of stuff in here. Jasper's walking in and out of the office. So first of all, sentry bot. No. Okay. Turret. We can hack this. This eludes us. Says plat vest is very puffy. Make sure it's not interrupting the lumbar support. No, I can still feel the lumbar support in my lower back. Thank goodness. This chair is amazing. I love this chair. It's so nice. I feel so comfortable. I seriously feel so comfortable sitting here playing games with you guys. It's so different than it used to feel. It always was kind of like weird with no support, and now I actually have support. I feel so different. Hello, big old bean. How are you today, man? A new Brookable says any horror games that I have my eyes set on in the future. Well, the latest installment of the Dark Pictures anthology comes out right before Halloween. I'm looking forward to that. Outside of that, I think there's one more, isn't there? Aren't there 2 horror games coming out? I can't remember. I think there is one more coming out. And I'm about to play The Medium, which technically I guess is kind of more kind of suspense thriller than horror, but I'm about to play that too, so. And that's coming up this week. I'm actually going to play some of it tomorrow, and then more. I'm going to start the full playthrough this week. Remove all those duds. I hate duds. There's only 2 words left. Priority. Nope, then it's injuries. There we go. Cool. Do I think no height adjustment will be an issue? No, why would it be an issue? My feet are firmly on the floor perfectly. My legs are resting, and my knees are not like, you know, it's the perfect height for me. If I were taller, like if I were 6'2", 6'4", yeah, this chair would actually be too small, but it's perfect size for me. It really is. I don't know how that worked out, but it just is. Thank you to Alfred Aponte, who just tipped another $1. Thank you, Alfred. I appreciate the support, sir. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Cancel the alert. Alright, so now the turrets will not attack me. Hacker Supreme, hack more computer terminals. So this is hard difficulty, which means less shortcuts, right? I didn't need allowance replenished, you fucker. There's only 2 words left. No, 1 word left.
What do I do?
Understand. Awesome. Cool. I agree, High's Darkness. I'm really excited for you to play the medium. The game looks like it's going to be a great playthrough. It looks very interesting. I don't know how it's going to pan out, but it looks, at an initial look, it looks pretty interesting to me. So, all right. So
here we go. Now let's talk about
WWE
Champion.
Wreck it and get bonus experience points.
You
right?
piece of donkey shit. How about
Is
this?
there anything in here?
How about this? WWE Champions.
Not that I can see.
All right.
What the? Arcade,
WWE
relax.
Champions lives rent
Now my
free in
face.
your motherfucking
Doors
head.
activated elsewhere.
I don't think about WWE
Door junction
Champions.
box. Rewire it.
You
There you
do.
go.
You probably know way more about
Nice.
the fucking game than I ever will, because you're an idiot. You're an
Have a nice
obsessed
day.
loser.
They're all happy. Happy robots. You know what? Fuck that. Want the experience. Boom! Give me that experience. Looks like a weapon from Halo. Yeah, I know, right? It looks like the freaking, like the hammer. I forget what the hammer is called from Halo. It's been so long since I played it. But yeah, it does. It looks like a fucking futuristic weapon. It's from the Big Empty or Big Mountain DLC that we've already done. Old World Blues. That was just a nice bonus experience, right? Anything here? No. There's a Securitron army. Upgrade it or use it later to use later for your own purposes, or destroy the army by overloading the bunker's reactor. Overload. Ha 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 ha! Kill it for fun. Kill it for bonus experience. Hey, look, a turret. Blew up on my face. Ooh! I love it. Damn. Getting fucking pimp slapped around. Oh. Examine the power regulator. If the bunker's power regulators are destroyed, its reactor core overloads with catastrophic results. Alright. Don't think I want to do that as of yet. Up here, the systems room. This is probably where you have to go to do what you need to do, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to keep exploring. Double kill. There's It's another one of the things you have to break. Yeah. Okay, I'm not doing that. I don't know where Arcade and Eddie went. They're like not with me right now. A Mr. Handy? Where is it? There's a Mr. Handy. Gura Shrimp tipped me $10 and said, "Oh." Oh. Thank you, Gura Shrimp. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for your support today. Really helping me out. Thank you, thank you. Another one of these things I need to destroy. Power Regular. Where are my followers? They're just like,
Are you a
gone.
functional retard? I have to ask.
Jeez. I don't know where they went. They're all missing. Well, I guess we're gonna go to the computer room. Here we are. There's another Securitron creepily peeking in. I think Eddie they just arrived. It hurt my limb. Ah, son of a bitch. Do I have auto regenerating? I don't think I do. I got fucked up. My limb's fucked up. The door is permanently jammed, cutting off access to other sections of the vault. Oh shit. I wonder how you can get that to work. It looks like my chat might have frozen. Are you guys still able to watch? Everything looks fine on my end. Like I'm watching and the quality looks good. The viewers are good. But the chat froze. Oh, it just unfroze. What the hell? Aaron Carpenter says, I'm going to take a nap. I'll definitely catch this when you upload it. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, Aaron, for all the support today. Much appreciated, man. Hi, Darkness says, what are your overall thoughts on the Dark Pictures Anthology? The first game, I'll be honest, the first game was okay, but kind of weak. That was what, Man of Medan? The second one was outstanding. I really like Little Hope. So obviously I hope that the third one's going to be just as good, but you never know. They are all different, right? But okay. I never thought of doing Ring Fit Adventure. No, I don't care about Ring Fit Adventure. So I got limb damage. I guess I should use a doctor's bag. I have 15 of them. Alright, so leave it alone or insert the Platinum chip and install the Mark II upgrade software. Okay, let's do it. Level up, and we're gonna go with Barter. Remember, I'm trying to get Barter all the way up now. Oh man, what do I want to do now? Let's do this sound now. Could this vest act as a life jacket if I go swimming? No. It probably would actually drag me to the bottom. Just the heavy metals involved in making this vest, of course. We all know it's true platinum in it, right? Let's see, man. What do I want to do? I can put another point to a special perk. Let's see. Oh, health bonus when using stim packs. Get 30 additional hit points. Being able to hack a robot. Not that that really matters at this point. Maybe I should do adamantium skeleton. Only 50% limb damage. I might do that. I don't care about making new Colas. Oh, what's this? You're so sneaky you can sneak even with your Pip-Boy light on. Anytime the Pip-Boy light's on, you get a sneak bonus to offset the light sneak penalty. Broad daylight, that's spelled when you get level 36. I wonder what the highest... What's the highest level you can get in the game? Like 50? Yup, it's 50. Interesting.
Give her a pill,
Oh,
and
man.
that's it. Because you're just going to waste our time again.
I don't know what I want. What do you guys think? Turn up the difficulty. It said max. The difficulty is maxed. I'll show you in a second, but we gotta pick an upgrade first. I will go with either Adamantium Skeleton or maybe the Implant
What do I
GRX.
do?
Those are the two that I'm leaning towards right now. I'm gonna try this.
Are you gonna just complain all night and just leave then?
Let's do it. Implant. So, just to show you. That's the hardest there is. Very hard. Here you go. Rad-X wore off. We're gonna pick another one. This door still doesn't open. So I guess we're good to go now? Return to Caesar. Report back to Mr. House. Yep. Or return to Yes Man. See? This is the choice you have to make. Okay. Wait a minute. Where did you come from? Where were you hiding? I just walked through here. You must have been creeping in a corner or something. I certainly didn't see him.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
Alright. So he thinks I'm helping him. I haven't decided if I am yet. I just have not made my decision. Kaiser thinks I'm helping him.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
That's it. Alright.
Tiger, tiger, row, row, row,
I assume we have to talk to Kaiser now.
row.
Am I starting Honest Hearts anytime soon? I want to do as many follow requests as I can. But I don't know what I can do right now. I think we can still do Raoul's. But I don't know. I think if we do boons, it's going to agitate Kaiser, which is why I wanted to do this part first. Before we got to doing that.
What do I do?
Arcades we can't do till I make a choice, I think. But I want to do some follow requests, then we're going to do Honest Hearts.
Go, 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 go. Fatty, fat, fuck, fuck.
Excuse me. I don't know if I've ever sided. You know what? I don't think I've ever sided with Mr. House. I think I've always either killed him or sided with someone else. Maybe I'll actually side with Mr. House this time around. Something different. Okay. So we are heading into our second hour of Fallout New Vegas.
But it always
for today,
seems like it's a
everybody.
black hole.
So
Because it
far,
always
we have
seems like no matter how
activated
much
the
we contribute,
Securitrons and upgraded
You're always
them.
still having problems. You're always still in debt, and nothing's
fooled
getting
Kaiser
better.
into thinking we're doing
I
what
agree
he
with
wants, so that way we didn't agitate him. Okay? I don't know what's gonna happen when we talk to him right now. I guess we gotta tell our buddies to stay here again.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Our way. True to Kaiser.
Benny's still there. Let's save again just in case, 'cause I don't know what's gonna happen here. Okay. I think maybe we should side with Mr. House, because I've never done it before.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. There are rewards for doing as I command.
Look at that.
Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide how Benny dies.
Aha.
Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution. Unless you want to perform it yourself.
Give me a machete. Can I set him free?
You need to work on your bloodthirst. We won't speak again until Benny is dead.
He's like, what are you, crazy?
Walk away if you want, but if you do, he's going up on a cross. You're still making a choice.
Okay. Alright, I think we gotta kill him. There's really no choice. We have to kill him or else they're not gonna let us out, so. Benny, you're in trouble, bro.
So, baby, what did you find down there?
Hundreds of Securitrons, all of them upgraded now, just like Mr. House wants.
So, all this time, the old man had an entire army on layaway? Clever player. Just imagine the look on Baldy's face when those Securitrons come pouring out on Judgment Day. I'd pay to have that bronzed. So all you gotta do is talk to Yes Man. Figure out how to set things in motion. Make Vegas a town I would have been proud of, baby. Let it swing.
See, here's the thing. You might think, oh, Yes Man is the correct choice. Now you control the Securitrons and you can make the choice. But there's a dark, twisted ending. It's almost like a monkey's paw ending. It is, because if you choose Yes Man, at the very end of the game, the big finale, you control all the Securitrons, and then what happens is Yes Man all of a sudden becomes self-aware. And he goes, you know, I don't think that we should listen to you anymore. And then all of a sudden, all the robots basically take over. And that's the end of the game. It's like a dark ending. There is no real... No matter what ending you choose, someone has to be in power, and it's not you. So, I don't think I want NCR. I don't think I want Kaiser and the Legion. I think I might want to put... Mr. House in charge and see what happens, because I've never done that before. So I think I kind of want to do that. Yeah, Fallout 2 Sim says Yes Man's the second worst ending because everything goes into anarchy. Right, the robots just start killing everything, and essentially the ending is everyone has to fight the robots. It's like everyone unites to fight the robots like it's fucking Terminator. That's basically what it is. It turns into the Terminator. Did I ever lie with the Legion? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. That's not the Yes Man ending? Well, then what is the Yes Man ending? Why don't I remember? I remember Yes Man turning on you and saying, I don't think that you should be in charge anymore. Like everything becomes self-aware. That's what I remember. I remember that. That doesn't happen? I totally remember that. Because I think that was the first ending I ever went for. And then it had like a dark twist at the end. I was like, what?
You want to play the fucking game? Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
I don't know. I'm confused. Basically, you control New Vegas. Everything goes into anarchy after you die. Everything goes to shit. He doesn't become self-aware. He just becomes more assertive. I don't know. I always took it like Yes Man's going to overthrow everything. That's how I took it. But anyway, we've seen that ending before. I'm pretty sure the first time around, I think I sided with Yes Man. And the second time, I think I either sided with NCR or Kaiser. So I'd like to maybe do House this time. I think that's what I want to do. All right, I have to decide what happens to you now.
I see. And how's that going to happen?
We'll fight in the arena. You'll be crucified. How about I untie you?
What am I going to say? No thanks? If you can get these ropes off, I'll do my best to take down my share of the guards.
I'd rather kill you.
You think? Murdering me like this, down on my knees? What's holding you up? Let's get this over with.
I want to fight you in the arena. Yeah, I want to fight him in the arena.
Machetes at 20 paces, hey? I accept your challenge.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a machete face-off.
You're a class act, baby. Not to say I'm gonna make it easy for you.
This is what Kaiser would want, too. He would want an arena fight. My machete. What? Oh, he's cheating! No way, Eddie is cheating! I don't have to do anything. Eddie shoots him for you. That's fucking crazy. Yo, that's so cheap. Are you kidding me? That shit is so cheap. Get him, Eddie. Get him, Eddie. Cheese him. Cheese his ass. My laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. So when I laugh and I go, keep shooting it. Or keep shooting it.
Does that sound like
this is amazing.
Ack, 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 ack?
Ultimate cheesy win.
Like that at all.
Now watch this. Zoop! Here he comes. Zoop! He didn't die? He didn't die. Zoop! With the duel concluded, your regular equipment is returned to you. Fucking Eddie killed him. I didn't even get to do it. I want his suit. Steal his suit. And Maria, yeah, it's a unique handgun called Maria. Speak with Kaisar about the next task. So I got all my shit back. I can now have my stuff when I'm in Caesar's Legion. Yeah. So I think I'm good because I'm fairly certain I haven't angered the NCR yet. But Caesar now isn't agitated towards me, so I think I can do everything I want to do. I think. We gotta go talk to Caesar again. Inching Forever just hit me $1.30, says, enjoying the Fallout playthrough so far? Yeah, today's been pretty good. Even though we haven't proceeded with any follower stuff yet. We actually advanced the plot to the point where I need to get to the next level of the game, so yeah, good progress today. Good to see you, Ansheng. Thank you for the tip.
I'm sure you found Benny's demise pleasing. The destruction of an enemy? There are few things more satisfying.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money
shall we?
to pay my bills.
As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture.